Welcome to another episode of Random Stories. The story today is hot. When the Bible said that the heart of man is desperately wicked, who can know it? I think that the story qualifies to be an example of that scripture. Let's get into it. In the 70s, a young lady fell in love with a young man, and the man loved the lady right back. They were so in love that they got married. After about a year, the Lord blessed them with a bouncing baby boy. Over time, they noticed that this boy was always falling ill. So they took the boy to the hospital where it was discovered that this baby boy had sickle cell. Sickle cell. Oh, the mom was AS as the dad was AS. So they were advised to stay away from each other, not to have more children, as this might be the story of their other children. The lady was like, no, I love my husband. We'll weather it together. And the husband said, I love my wife. We'll weather it together. The Lord blessed them with another child after another year. And he was sickle cell. The lady said, it's fine. We'll weather it together. After about 6 months that they had their second child, the first child passed. And she stayed with her husband that she loves. She loved. They had their third child with sickle cell. And they tried again, had their fourth with sickle cell. And all along, people were telling them, just stop. Go your separate ways. It's not your fault. It wasn't because things didn't work out, but your blood type, your genotype is not working. And they said they will keep trusting the Lord, that the Lord will help them to take care of the children. So they had the fifth child. And the fifth child was AS. And she was like, you see, God is doing it. We have this, we got this. 2 years after their fifth child was born, their second child passed. So they had three kids. Their first two passed. They had three kids. And they were living happily, managing the condition of their children, doing what needed to be done. And they were growing. After about 20 years, the third child passed. And so now they're older, they are in their mid 50s, nowhere to go. But then they were like, we still have two kids. The Lord will keep these two kids for us. 2 months after the third child passed, child passed. Just 2 months. Oh, what tragedy. The whole town was shaken. No one could even blame the woman or the man anymore. It was more like praying for strength for them to be able to take care of the last child. Remember, the last child was AS. And so, about a year on, after the morning of the two kids that died, they were starting to recover, living their life as family. The last child traveled with a couple of his friends. He was in his 20s. So he traveled with a couple of his friends and they had an accident. And he was the only one who died in the accident. Their last child died. This woman almost lost her life. She had a heart attack and a stroke. But people rally around her, giving their support. We'll be here for you. We'll take care of you. And she said, when I got married to my husband and we had our first child, I was advised to move on. But because I love my husband, I stayed. About 3 years after all the children passed, one day the husband came back home. But he didn't come back home empty-handed. He came back home with a gift of 4 children, grown children, and their mother. These children, the oldest, was about the age of their second child that passed. So this means that when the woman was saying, I love my husband, we'll weather this together, the man had already started his plan B of having a separate family elsewhere. This woman didn't know what to do. But now my question is this. Was the husband really wicked? Or the wife was just foolish, blinded by love? The heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? I'll see you again tomorrow or next.